Good morning, everyone. I'm Bria, and I'll be your yoga instructor. Just a few announcements to start class. Welcome to All Levels Flow Yoga. Yoga's ARC wants you to put your health first. Yoga is an activity that requires physical exertion. Please ensure you are in proper health to do yoga. If you are unsure or have an existing medical condition, please consult your doctor or physician before beginning a yoga regimen. If you cannot have undue pressure in your head for any reason, it is important that you listen to your body when practicing any of the yoga poses or breathing techniques taught in this practice. Make sure you stop and refrain from any of the poses or breathing techniques that may add undue pressure. By continuing with this class or video, you, the viewer, is agreeing to and accepting the terms of our waiver, which can be found on our website listed below. I'm a trainee in the Yoga's ARC mentoring program. I've recently received my teaching certificate. Thank you for taking this class. We welcome all feedback. Few suggestions: please silence any devices so you can be fully present. Wear some comfortable clothing and have some water near you. Hydration is important. And if you wish, you may dim the lights and put your favorite music on to play while you're taking this class. Also, if you feel called to give and can, we have the link listed below. Also have Venmo, so anything helps. $1 or $5, all goes to somewhere good. With that said, let's get going with today's practice. Let's begin in a comfortable seat or lying down, whatever feels best in your body. We're going to begin with alternate nostril breathing, also known as Nadi Shodhana, to get us centered into the space. So you just need your right or left hand, it's your choice, and your thumb and your pointer finger, these two. When you inhale, you're going to inhale through the right nostril, and you're going to gently close the other nostril. Inhaling through the right, and then you're going to switch and exhale through the left. Gently using your fingers to close them, inhaling through the right, exhaling through the left. We'll do this for about 7 cycles. Try and keep your breath slow, and we'll begin. Starting with 1 big clearing exhale. Inhaling right. Exhaling left. Switching. Inhaling right, switch. Exhaling left. Inhaling right. Exhaling left. Inhaling right. Exhaling left. Inhaling right. Exhaling left. Inhaling right. Exhaling left. One more. Inhaling right. Exhaling left. Allow your breathing to return back to normal. And take a moment to notice how that breath made your body feel. As we're taking this moment here, I invite you to set a intention for this practice. Let's begin adding some movement. Meeting me on all fours or tabletop. You want to make sure your fingers are spread apart wide and that your hips are directly in line with your knees below. Beginning with some cat-cows. Inhale, let's drop the navel down, looking forward. Exhale, pushing through those shoulder blades, rounding the spine. Inhale, dropping the belly, gazing forward. Exhale, taking it slow, rounding through the spine. One more. Inhale, dropping the belly. Exhale, pushing through those shoulder blades, rounding the spine. Meeting me in neutral. Let's begin taking some hip circles. First, going to the right. Just bringing some movement into our body. Nothing too fast, taking it slow. One more. Go ahead and reverse that rotation. Meeting me back in neutral, beginning with some side bends. So let's take a big inhale. Exhaling, looking over your left shoulder back at your left hip with a little C shape. Inhaling back to center. Exhaling over your right shoulder, looking back at your right hip. Inhaling to center. Exhaling left. Inhaling center. Exhaling right. Inhaling center. Exhaling left. Just beginning to open up our sides. Inhaling center. Exhaling right. Meeting me back in neutral. We're going to widen our stance here. So our legs are in child's pose. So it's like a V and our big toes are touching. And we're going to drop a little closer to the ground, not all the way. As we inhale, let's reach our left arm up. Nice stretch. Exhale, just tap it down. Inhale, big stretch. Exhale, tapping it down. One more on this side. Inhale, big stretch. Exhale, tapping it down. Placing the left hand down, now moving on to the right. Inhaling the right arm, opening up the chest on this side. Exhale, tapping it down. Inhaling, big stretch. Exhale, tapping it down. One more. Inhaling, big stretch. Exhaling it down. Coming back up to the tabletop. We're going to do sunbird stretch. Also with 5 crunches just to warm up our core. So begin shifting all your weight into your right hand, extending your left out. On your inhale, reaching the right leg back. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, tapping elbow to knee, crunch. 4 more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, crunch. 3, 2 more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, crunch. 1 more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, crunch. 1 more side. Shifting all your weight into your left arm. Extending the right arm straight out. Inhaling the left leg straight back. Inhale, big stretch. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, crunch. 2 more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, crunch. Amazing. Setting that down, we're going to begin our sun salutations, also known as Surya Namaskar. We're doing A for reference. Let's begin going up into down dog, our first one to practice. So tucking the toes under, coming up. Maybe pedaling the feet out as it is our first down dog practice. Inhaling, walking our feet to meet our hands. Exhale, we're gonna forward fold, generous bend in the knees, really allowing everything to drop. Inhale, halfway lift, so keeping the legs the same, we're just extending our spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling all the way up to mountain. Taking a breath here, beginning our Surya Namaskar, which we will do 3 times. This will be the first. Inhale, reach our arms out to the side. Exhale, forward fold, generous bend. Inhale, halfway lift, keeping that bend. Exhaling, stepping back into plank, so dropping the hands first, then stepping back. Inhale, we're gonna shift our knees, dropping them. Slowly lowering all the way to our belly on the exhale. Inhale to cobra, keeping our arms on the side of our chest. Inhale, slight back bend. Exhaling, dropping down, tucking the toes. Back into downward dog. Staying in downward dog for 5 breaths. Allowing our body to warm up. Pedaling the feet out. Or maybe staying without movement, stagnant, feels better. 2 more deep breaths here. Next inhale, walking your feet to meet your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, keeping that bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling the arms down. 2 more rounds, okay? You got it. Inhaling the arms up on the sides. Exhaling, forward fold, generous bend in the legs. Inhaling, halfway lift, straighten the spine. Exhaling down to plank, dropping the hands, sending the legs back. Inhale, we're gonna shift forward, dropping our knees, lowering down slowly to our belly with control. Inhaling to cobra, pushing up, little back bend here. Exhaling, lowering our belly down, tucking our toes, using our arms, pushing to down dog. Again, here for 5 breaths, just warming up our legs, our body, creating some warmth here. Two more deep breaths. Slowly walking your feet to your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling our arms to heart center. Exhaling them down. 1 more round, okay? I know you got it. You can do it. Inhaling our arms out to our sides. Exhaling, forward fold, generous bend. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down to plank, dropping the hands, sending the legs back. Inhale, shift forward, dropping the knees gently, lowering all the way down slowly to our bellies. Inhaling, cobra, slight back bend. Exhaling down to the belly, tucking the back toes, pushing midi first through tabletop, then to down dog. Again, 5 breaths here. Noticing how your body feels now that's getting warmed up. 1 more deep breath. Walking on our inhale, our feet to meet our hands. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling our arms to heart center. Taking a moment here, noticing how we feel. Maybe we got some heat building up. That's exactly what we want. Now to the next part. Inhaling our arms out to the sides. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, placing the hands this time to down dog. Finding your stability here. Taking a moment to adjust. As we inhale, bringing our right leg up, and let's bend it and just do 3 hip circles. They don't have to be complete, but we just want to start opening this leg. After those 3 hip circles, inhale, bringing it through between the hands. Before coming up, let's engage our glutes, engage our quads, squeezing them together, inhaling to high lunge. 3 breaths here. I'm wobbling, it's okay. 1 more deep breath. Slowly on your exhale, dropping the hands down. Keeping your left arm on the ground. We're gonna inhale and do a little twist to the right, opening up your chest on the right side. Making it nice and expansive. 2 more deep breaths. Exhaling, dropping the hand down. Inhaling the left leg back up. Exhaling, dropping the right leg. Inhaling, walking the feet to meet the hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling, arms to heart center. Yay! You did one side. We only got 1 more to go. Got to keep that balance in our bodies. Inhale, expanding the arms out to our sides. Exhaling, forward fold, generous bend. Inhaling, straightening the spine, halfway lift. Exhaling, hands down, stepping to down dog. Finding stability. Inhaling that left leg up. Again, bending it. 3 hip circles. Doesn't matter which direction, you can do both. Just opening it up. Next inhale, bringing that leg through to high lunge. Before coming up, we're engaging our glutes, our quads, squeezing them into each other. Inhaling all the way up, high lunge. Maybe raising the arms. 2 more deep breaths here. Next exhale, slowly dropping the hands. This time, shifting all your weight into the right hand. Beginning to raise the left, opening up this side. 2 more breaths. Exhaling the left arm down. Inhaling the left leg back up, 3-leg down dog. Exhaling it down. Inhaling, walking your feet to meet your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Actually, 2 breath rounds here. Decompressing. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling, arms to heart center. Yay! You guys are doing so good. I was making sure it was connected. One more little flow on the ground, then some standing. Inhaling, arms out to our sides. Exhaling, forward fold, generous bend. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Dropping the hands, stepping back into down dog. Taking a moment here. Inhaling our right leg up. Bringing it through. Slowly engaging. Dropping down actually to low lunge this time. Finding your stability. Inhaling our hands to our sides. Inhale, let's reach forward. Digging a little deeper. Exhale, straightening, not locking out though. The front leg, bending into it. Feeling a nice stretch, maybe even placing the hands here. Inhaling back up, bending it. Deepening, round of breath here. Next inhale, going back to the straight but not locked out. Maybe even keeping a bend. Round of breath here. One more on each side. Inhaling, bending. Low lunge. Back to straight. Getting a nice warmed up. Inhaling back to low lunge. Putting our hands down by our foot, tucking that back toe. Inhaling the right leg back up. 3-leg down dog. Exhaling the right down. Inhaling, walking the feet to meet the hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, arms. Exhaling to heart center. We got another side to do. But you're doing great. You got it. Your bodies are capable. And if your body's telling you something, we just want to make sure we listen to it, okay? Inhaling our arms out to our sides. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, forward fold, except stepping back to down dog. Taking a moment here. Inhaling the left leg up. Exhaling and stepping it through, lowering that back knee for low lunge. Engaging as we rise. Maybe the hands are on the hips, maybe they're up here. Taking 2 breaths here to settle in before we start flowing. Next inhale, straighten, keep it bent. Whatever feels good in your body. Exhaling, folding into it, maybe dropping the hands. 2 breaths here. Inhaling, back into our bend. 2 breaths here. Last exhale, bending again. One more time for this flow. Inhaling back to the bend, low lunge. Exhaling, straightened, not locked out. Okay with that. 2 breath rounds. Inhaling back to low lunge. Exhaling, dropping the arms down by the foot, tucking the back toes. Inhaling, left leg back up. Exhaling it down for down dog. Inhale, walking the feet to meet the hands. Exhale, forward fold, generous bend. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling all the way up. Yay! Meeting me in Tadasana. You're welcome to have your feet hip width apart, or they can be touching. We're gonna do some side bends, so it depends what feels best in your body. I will be demonstrating it with hip width apart. We're gonna inhale and clasp our hands. Before I do that, I'm gonna show you the clasp. You're gonna hold your hands and then have your pointer fingers pointed out. Looks like this. Cool. Inhale, big stretch up. Clasp those hands. So you got your pointer fingers. Inhale and exhale, going a little bit to your left, starting with your top, your shoulder blades, pushing into that hip. 3 breaths here. Inhaling to center, exhaling to the other side, the right. Starting with your shoulders, really expanding and lengthening the spine here if someone's pulling you. Now we're gonna flow 1 breath per movement. Inhale, center, exhaling to the left. Inhale, center, exhaling right. Inhale, center, exhaling left. Inhale, center, exhaling right. Inhale, big reach. Exhale, cactusing the arms, slight back bend, just letting your chest sign. Releasing that, shaking it all off. One last little thigh burner. I'm going to show it from the side. We're going to inhale, our arms up. Exhale, we're going to sit them out right in front of us. We want our feet to be hip width apart. Also from the side, hip width apart. Begin slowly sinking into it for chair. So 1 inhale. Exhale, slowly start bending backwards like you're about to sit in a seat. And we want our weight to mostly be in our heels, and we still want to be able to see our toes. 3 breaths here. You can do it. Inhaling, slowly rising. We're going to do that 1 more time. Exhale, sinking back into it. Maybe going a little deeper, finding your edge. For 3, 2, 1. Inhaling back up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway left. Exhaling, down to down dog. This is our last down dog of practice. So really get that good stretch in. See how you can lengthen your spine, how your body feels. 2 more deep breaths. Slowly begin rocking forward, dropping your knees to the ground. We're gonna have our knees and go into child's pose. So we want a V, and our big toes are in the back touching. You can have it as wide as you would like. Definitely a personal preference. Begin using your hands, if available in your body, just pushing yourself back. So your glutes are on your feet. Really stretching through the fingertips in child's pose. Seeing how deep and long you can make your spine. We're gonna be here for 10 breaths. We're really allowing the body to start decompressing and slowing down. Using your fingertips, seeing if you can push back towards your hips. Noticing how your shoulders and your chest feel here. Five more deep breaths. Taking your last breath, slowly coming up just to send the legs back, meeting me on your belly. We're gonna bring our arms and our hands on the outside of our chest. You have two options here. You're welcome to stick to Cobra, which is a little back bend, really just focusing on the upper body. Another option is Up Dog, where you're pushing through all the way up. So, doing it all together now that you've seen both options. Inhaling to your Cobra or Up Dog. 3 breaths here. Last exhale, exhaling it down. Using your arms to push you through tabletop, through a seat, all the way onto your back for the rest of practice. First, we're gonna keep our knees bent here. So our kneecaps are shining to the sky and our bottoms, our soles of the feet are on the mat. We're gonna take our arms out into a big T. Inhale, I want you to bring them into your chest. As you exhale, I want you to drop them to the left side. So you're doing a spinal twist. Cool, everyone can see me. With this, you want to make sure your shoulder blades are on the ground. That's why we keep our arms in a T. We're just going to begin decompressing our spine. We're actually going to be here for 2 minutes. I like when slowing down, we give our bodies proper time to. And just noticing how this feels in your body, how this side feels. Noticing if your breath has gotten choppy, seeing if you can begin to slow that back down again. One more minute. Giving your body permission to begin slowing down in this space. Taking your last few breaths here. Slowly begin untwisting, and first hugging your knees into your chest, resetting the spine before moving on to the other side. Nice hug, sending some love inward. Keeping the knees in, setting our arms to the side, this time allowing our knees to fall to the right. Arms are still in a T. You want to make sure both shoulder blades are on the ground. Same amount of time here, 2 minutes. Notice if this side feels any different than the other side. Is it more tender? Require more attention? Maybe coming back to that intention as we're getting towards the end of practice. 1 more minute here. Checking in with our heart, our breath pace, noticing where that's at. Pardon me for yawning. How dare me, I need more coffee. Slowly, let's begin untwisting. Hugging our knees into our chest. Sending some love inwards. Slowly now, a quick butterfly pose. Bringing the soles of our feet together, setting them out in front of us. Maybe placing the hands on the belly to hear our breathing, or simply down by your sides with open palms. You're welcome to have your heels farther away from you. The closer they're into you, you're going to get a more of an inner hip stretch. And the farther away from you they are, you're more going to get an outer hip stretch. So just depending on your body's needs. We're just going to be here for 2 minutes. If this pose is not something your body needs or feels good, you're welcome to just lay there with the leg extended, as we will be going into Shavasana after this, or relaxation. This is just optional for those that do have tighter hips or pelvic floors. We just need to open them up a little more. And while we're here, just noticing how it feels in your body. Noticing again where your breath is. I enjoy doing belly breathing here in this pose. One more minute here. Last pose of practice. Slowly begin, maybe even using your legs, assisting on closing them. One more hug of our knees into our chest, sending some love. Slowly extending the legs out, straightened all the way. We're entering relaxation for 5 minutes. For some, you may be more comfortable seated, leaning up against something. Others, you may be most comfortable laying flat on your mat or laying on your side. This is your practice, so please find whatever pose allows you to have the most relaxation. And please stay there. I'm just going to get up so I can speak to you and you can see my face as you're relaxing. As you found your relaxation pose, for the next 5 minutes, I want you to focus on being present. Challenge yourself and see if you can be where your feet are. And your feet are on this mat with you, or this carpet, or your bed, wherever you are. If you feel comfortable to do so, maybe closing the eyes or bringing the gaze downwards. Beginning to focus on your breath. Seeing if you can make your inhale like the last sip of air you'll receive. Trying to take it all in. Filling all the way up. With your exhale, imagine you are exhaling it into a balloon, slowly filling it up, not letting it all out at once. I call this, and we call this, conscious breathing, where we just become aware of how we are breathing, whether it is slow or fast. Allowing your body to enjoy being still and present in this moment. Doing our best to be here, not thinking about what we're having for lunch, or maybe when we have to pick up the kids, or when that assignment for work or school is due. Just being here with yourself and your breath. Allowing yourself to feel held in this space. Checking in with that intention you made. Asking yourself how that turned out. More importantly, asking yourself, how do I feel? Mentally, physically, emotionally, as a whole. If you are laying down, slowly coming onto your right side. Slowly using your arm to push you to a seat. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed. Where you're just going to seal this practice. Bringing one hand to the heart space. Thank you for trusting me to lead you in this practice. And thank you for trusting me to create this sacred space. Thank yourselves for prioritizing you so you're able to give your best to everyone else. Send yourself love and compassion inwards. Thank you. I will seal this practice with one Om, which is the sound of the universe. Thank you. We accept all recommendations here and suggestions. So please, if you feel free, go ahead and leave those in the comment sections and we will respond to those. We accept all feedback and we always are looking to improve. These will now be posted on our YouTube channel, Yoga's Arc. And again, if you feel so called to give, that link and description on how to do that is listed below. Thank you again for watching and being here with me this morning. And I'll see you guys again.